There are so many Latino opinions, and 400 years after the Spanish conquistadors first claimed land north of the Rio Grande, this is a learning process. We're just touching it. The other day we sat down with Guy Garcia, Mexican-American, very successful. He runs America Online in Latin America. He works with the future, and his past is important. We found him interesting.
One of the things it's hard to figure out is to whether or not Latinos in America today wish to be part of the mainstream or wish to be apart from it. What do you think?
I think it depends on who you're talking about. I think some Latinos very much feel like they are part of the mainstream, and then others don't. And I don't think it's about Latinos wishing to be a part. I think sometimes, depending on their socioeconomic situation, they feel left out. They feel like there's no place for them in the mainstream. So they try to make their own place, feeling they have just as much of a right to live here as anybody else.
Latinos are increasingly aware of potential political power. 70% of Latinos who come here become citizens, and they vote. 5.5 million Latinos are expected to vote in this year's presidential election.
But I think it would be a mistake to assume that they'll all vote for the same people. They have different socioeconomic levels. They have different nationalities and backgrounds and experiences.
Are you convinced that Latinos in the main are comfortable in America?
I think they're comfortable in the Americas, which the United States is one of.
Yo quiero.
There is a growing sense, hopefully, of the United States being part of a hemisphere with a very long tradition, but there's a kind of a hemispheric and even global sensibility of what it means to be a Latino that's catching on.
Do you actually believe that the 21st century will be the Latino century?
Well, I think that's a tall order. I think it will be, hopefully, a defining moment for what it means to be Latino, and finally maybe there'll be a general recognition that Latinos are part of the American self. I think the United States is facing a test. If Latinos, with all their various cultural riches and all their energy that they bring to this country in so many ways, if they can't find a place in this country, then it's a very serious moment for the United States.
That's our report on World News Tonight.